Today we are making a pizza, okay? I like to use this cauliflower corn crust from Trader Joe's. It doesn't make me bloated, so I can eat this whole thing and not be bloated. I like to use onion, tomato, mushroom, peppers, mozzarella, and also olives. I don't have olives today though, so we're gonna work with what we got. Pizza sauce. So I'm gonna mix it with some Prego. I also like to add a maple syrup into the sauce or brown sugar because I like for the sauce to be a bit sweet. Open this up. You pop it in the oven and you let it cook for, what does it say? For a few minutes. I like to put it on toast. I like it to be very toasty. This is what it looks like. This is what it looks like. And now I'm gonna pop it in the oven. So for that particular crust, I just read the instructions. You preheat the oven for 450. You put it at 450 and you do that for 10 to 12 minutes and then you turn it over, do another 10 to 12. So while that's happening, I will be chopping up my food. And then after that, after those 20 minutes pass, you top it with whatever you're topping it with and you broil it for the rest. And I don't broil it. I don't even know what broiling means, to tell you the truth. I like for it to be crispy and crunchy. Not too crunchy though. Onions. Just want a little bit. If I'm off center, I am sorry. That's good. I'm gonna chop some tomato. Please don't do it this way because don't follow me. I've already cut myself right here, as you can see. Okay. I think that's enough. And this whole pizza, I really be wanting to eat it by myself. Like, I feel like I could eat the whole pizza by myself, but I haven't had the chance to because somebody always wants some. And these peppers, I'm gonna leave them just like this. These are pre-chopped and I keep peppers in the freezer. I'm just gonna add all my ingredients here and I'm gonna add a little vinegar, salt, and some seasoning. Also, we will be adding basil. Here's my basil plant. Okay, so I want to start with some vinegar, just a little bit, some olive oil, just grabbing a napkin. Okay, and then some Miss Dash I'm obsessed with. This is the original seasoning blend. And then some of this tomato basil garlic. Now the fresh basil that I have, I like to add it at the end, and I'm just gonna mix this. Some salt. A little bit more. And then I mix it. I like to put my fingers in my food. and spread some joy and some love into it. Make sure you wash your hands if this is also your style, or if you want to try it this way. This is how I connect to my food. I feel like utensils create a bit of a separation for me personally. Do not attack me. So here we go. Infuse some love and tenderness. I feel like it just takes, like the seasoning just takes so much more when your fingers are in it, especially the onion. I just flipped the crust over. I'm gonna wait another 10 minutes and then I'll let you know what else is going on. Okay, so this is what the crust is gonna look like. That's the back. And don't mind this little flip right here, it didn't fit in my oven. So I'm gonna put some of the sauce. I like to mix the sauce. I'm gonna put some of this. Yummy. And I'm not gonna drag it out all the way. I'm gonna just leave the edge, you know, like how they do in at the pizza shops. There's a reason why they don't do that. You don't want it to be slipping off the side while it's baking. So I'm gonna add just a little bit of this spicy chunky. This, do not use this for the whole thing. It doesn't have a great flavor for pizza, but I like just a little bit of the bitterness that it has, just a tad. So it's gonna be like literally like a teaspoon of that. You don't need to add it. Yeah, you really don't need it. I just didn't want it to go to waste after I bought it, but a little bit is fine. And then I'm gonna do a little maple syrup because, like I said earlier, I like my sauce to be a bit sweet. I am going to add the mozzarella, some of it. So just gonna do that. It literally does not need to fill the whole space. It's gonna expand and it'll be fine. And then one in the middle. And I'm just gonna break some and like, there you go. And my sister's asking for some. Here you go. Give some to the dogs. I'm gonna start adding these ingredients here. Boom. Should the tomato go under or on top? Doesn't matter. I guess I'm just gonna put them wherever the heck they lay. There you go. And hopefully my mom has brought some olives by the time the pizza is ready, because I love olives on the pizza. Add the peppers. You know how they have those games where you're like making pizza and stuff? This is what this reminds me of. And like those cooking games that used to entertain us so much. Now some of the green peppers. Okay. See this little juice right here? I'm just gonna go ahead and add. I feel like the pizza is pretty full. I don't know if I want to keep adding stuff. But then again, why the fuck not? Just, I guess just keep it going. I think that's good. No, that's good. That looks pretty even. Okay, so now I'm gonna put my pizza back into the oven. And I'll show you what it looks like after I'm done. Almost dropped the pizza. So this is what the pizza looks like. Very yummy. I added the basil and I added the olives off cam. I also made a garlic butter situation right here. So I'm just gonna slice it now. Okay, start from right here. slice, okay? It's very crunchy at the end. Exactly how I need it to be. A little burnt in some areas, but that's all right. Here we go. And then like here. Ooh. If you don't stop slamming them fucking drawers in the back. I slice it into tiny pieces. That way I can fool the people in my house into thinking that they're eating a lot of pizza. Because if I just leave it in 1/4, then they're going to be like, where's the heck? Where's the rest of the pizza? And my tea is spilling in the background. Okay, we are done. We are done. Last thing I'm going to do, actually, while we're still here, is add some of this. I know I'm beasting. I'm ODing, but like, why the fuck not? Why wouldn't you? Like, just take it over the edge. Just take it up a notch and add some aguacate to the pizza and see what that do. See what it do. And then we're just gonna give it another slice down the middle. Okay. What is that gonna do? Ooh. Ooh. Yep. Just call me Miss Pizza. Just call me Miss Pizza. Ma'am Pizza is my new name. ¿Quién quiere pizza?
Me, mommy.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead
Right, mom?
and take
Smiley, she says yes.
Taste
la
test.
misma cama.
And then we dip it. Let's see what this talking about. Yep. Absolutely. Absolutely.